Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the call. Today is Tuesday. It's easy to remember the day, December 31st. I feel privileged to have the opportunity to be the last Go Diamond Daily Focus Call speaker you're here in 2013. But super excited just about today. I stay excited, but excited for everybody about today. I know there's several of you with some new goals, some new things you want to do, some old things that you're happy to put away. I know I'm excited. I've been plotting and planning for 2014 for some time now. I know those of us who have been and continue to remain in action mode are glad that 2014 is here, because you always get with me at the beginning of the year. I'll let you know at the beginning of the year. So for those of you who have a laundry list of people that were giving you that answer, that excuse, that reason, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, you have a lot of things in the pipeline. We have a lot of things in the pipeline, a lot of people in the pipeline that we'll be able to reach out to going into the new year. So I won't hold you long this morning. I know you guys are excited. I tell you, to be honest with you, I love the holiday season from Thanksgiving forward. To be able to spend time with family. I think family finally gets a chance to slow down and we all get a chance to come together. I love that time of year, but at the same time, it's a love-hate relationship for me because the holidays are such a distraction for some people. To me, I understand giving thanks. I understand being thankful. I'm thankful for every single day, but a lot of people use the holiday season as a scapegoat to unfocus on things that are really the most important. So I'm glad they come. I'm even more glad they go. So we can get back to life as we know it. We can get back to our intensity and focus as we know it. Sad thing is, a lot of the people that take time off are the people that are in our industry, which is the worst thing you can do because it's hard, so hard to get that momentum back. But all the excuses are over. Everything is out the window. You have to be excited though, because one thing a new year does, it opens the minds of those who may be even more skeptical. It allows those who may not be open to taking a look. It allows them to even be open to taking a look. But those of us that take advantage are those of us that will be in full-time action mode, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It'll be those of us who will not sleep. I was reading an article in Forbes, and I'll give you a couple of notes because I feel like, and it's funny, as I say this, it seems like everything we do, when you get seriously engaged about network marketing, everything always pertains back to your business. It can be a relationship, it can be a movie, it can be an experience you had, but there's always something good that you can take away that'll relate back to your business. But I was reading an article in Forbes talking about how to prepare for 2014. There were some things that I thought were pretty relevant on yesterday that I took some notes that I'll share with you guys here right before we go. But there's a couple of things I want to say. The biggest thing that I think we all have to understand when talking about the new year is the bottom line is it's just a change in mindset. More people are open to taking a look. More people are open to doing some different things only because they changed their mindsets. And I just want to encourage each and every one of us to understand that we all have to be different than the rest of the world anyway. We all should operate with a changed mindset. I'm glad the new year is here, and it'll force us all to want to do some different things, but the goals we create, the resolutions for those of you who make resolutions, the commitments for those of you who will make new commitments, I truly feel as network marketers, we should be or constantly remain in that mindset. We should constantly be creating new goals, constantly chasing new commitments. We should stay constant on those things and not just allow a change in a day or a change in the page on the calendar to cause us to want to do something different. The things that we resolve to do, commit to do here for the new year for us, in order for the year to be different, the day has to be different. In order for the year to be different next week, or this week has to be different, this month, this cycle has to be different. But I know you guys are excited. I'm excited. But I'll go over these things really, really quick because I want to Forbes gave a list of about 14 to 15 things to do if you're a business owner or operate in business mode to prepare you for 2014. A lot of those things weren't relevant to us. I actually laughed at a lot of them because they were so quote-unquote corporate America. But I jotted down about 5 of those things that I thought were important that I want to make sure I do today, and understand these are things that we should do today. My mother used to always tell me, when it comes to a new year, never take old baggage into the new year. Leave those things as they were in the year behind. Press forward towards the mark of the things that we're looking to do in the future. So these are things I want to admonish and advise you guys to do today. Take today. If you ever taken any time off in your business, I won't say off or stop doing what you do or what we do, but take today and block out some time to make sure you really focus and get these 5 particular things done. First things first, Forbes said that we should all write down. We know we'll talk about writing down goals. That's one of the things on the list. But something that we should do that I think we discount a lot is that how often do we write down the things that we accomplished in the previous year? And if in our business, if it was a rank advancement, if it was an incredible goal, maybe you won a cruise, whatever your accomplishments were, even outside of the business, we just, bottom line, don't give ourselves enough credit. We go through the year, 360 plus days of beating ourselves up at some point each and every day, where we end up focusing more on what we didn't do, didn't accomplish, how we were late, how we didn't finish certain things. We put so much focus, energy, and time on those things that we don't focus on the things that we accomplish. We have to, bottom line, start rewarding ourselves more. The more we reward ourselves subconsciously, the more excited we get about things and other things, so the more we continue to press forward towards the things that we're looking to do. So take some time today and write down your accomplishments, some things you accomplished, whatever the case may be. Maybe you learned how to swim, I don't know, whatever some things were that you accomplished in the year 2013. Write those things down, because often we discount what we've accomplished. If you want to create some incredible goals and some things to strive for 2014, make notes on the things you accomplished, the ways you stretched yourself, the differences you made in other people's lives, including your own. Make note of the things you accomplished in 2013. That's big. That was big. That's something I've never done. I always want to write down the things I want to do in the future, but I never really pat myself on the back for the things I've done in the past. All right, number 2, of course, we knew it was coming. Write out your goals. Don't think about them. Don't just talk about them. I know I started mine yesterday. I'll be finished with mine here by noon today. But write out your goals. Be specific about some goals and some things you want to achieve. And like I said earlier, for us it's big because obviously we want to do some things in the new year. But in order for us to have an incredible year, we must first start to have incredible months. In order for us to have incredible months, we must first have incredible weeks. In order to have incredible weeks, we must first have incredible days. So don't just say, I want to do X, Y, Z in 2014, because trust me, when I was in what Mark Mandela likes to call the Matrix, when I was in the world with everybody else, as soon as I got off track, because if we don't change our small behaviors, there's no way we can make great changes, big changes. So as soon as I got off track on the things that I wanted to achieve, whether it was a weight loss goal, a health goal, whether, I wanted to start hitting the gym more, as soon as something popped up, I couldn't get to the gym like I used to. As soon as those things changed, my behavior, actions, and attitude went right back to where it was the previous year. So let's not only make our goals, write down our goals towards things we want to accomplish for the new year, let's go ahead and write down things we want to accomplish for the new month. Let's go ahead and write down things we want to accomplish for this week. Let's go ahead and write down the things we want to accomplish right now. There's some things we probably want to do right now. Let's go ahead and write those things down. Don't just write down what you want to achieve this year. Let's put some focus on some things that we want to get done immediately. I think if we focus on the immediate goals, the long-term goals take care of themselves. So don't just get caught up in the trap of saying, I'm going to do this in 2014. I'm going to do that in 2014 and not have a plan on working towards those things. So obviously goals are big. Obviously we have to have them. Obviously we have to have them written down. But obviously there are some more detailed steps that we as serious business builders need to take in order to make those goals and dreams come true. So let's get it done today. I know some things I want to do different when it comes to my goals. I often write them down. When I write them and post them in different areas in my house, put them in different places so I can see them. I know something I'll do this year is keep them with me, on me at all times. I did it a couple of times last year, was successful, but things changed for some reason or another. Maybe didn't get them photocopied, didn't get them laminated, went right back to old habits, and those things went away. So do some things different when it comes to your goals. If you writing them is good, but if you don't post them, you don't post it this year. Ride around with them in your car on a sticky note, but make sure they're in places where we can see them at the drop of a dime, all right? Number 3, I thought this was big. 2014 gives you the opportunity to be able to reinforce your network. Ford says that to reinforce your network, reinforcing your network simply means that you use 2013 as an excuse. You use 2013 to be able to reach out to some people that maybe you want to call and you hadn't had a reason why to call them. Use 2013 as an excuse to be able to say, hey, I'm just giving you a call this year to say, hey, I'm excited. I thank you for what you did for us, for me and my business in 2013. But I definitely want to keep you updated on the things that will happen in our company in 2014. Use 2013, the ending of this year. Use today. Use tomorrow. The rest of this week. Use it as the opportunity to reinforce your network. We all know there are people that we exposed for some reason or another. Maybe we weren't able to catch up with them. Maybe we never got back with them. Maybe they didn't get started for some reason or another. They had some things going on. Use this year, the ending and the beginning of next year, use this to call those people, reach out to them and say, hey, just giving you a call to say thank you. Just giving you a call to reinforce our relationship. That's all you're doing, reinforcing, cultivating, pouring a little water on some seeds that you've already planted. I thought that was big, but use this as an opportunity to quote-unquote reinforce your network. Number 4, 2 more. Number 4, this is something that we always talk against, but obviously it's big. Use 2014 to get organized. We always talk about how much of a waste of time it is to, in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day, to be reorganizing this, reorganizing that, changing my office around, doing this different, doing that different. But guess what? This is an incredible time for us to get reorganized. This is an incredible time at the end of this year to change some things. You want to change the office around. You want to maybe come up with a new system in doing things. You want to do some things different this year than you did last year. You want to hang some new pictures. You want to change some stuff. This is the perfect time to get reorganized, all right? Use today to change those things. Use this afternoon to rearrange that office. Use today to go shopping at Office Depot to get you some new trinkets to put in your office for the year. But use today, use this time to make those changes, to do those things different that you want to do in this year. Alright? And last but not least, and I thought this was as big as all of them, as anything that we'll put down on paper, use phone call, email. Start with a phone call and work backwards. We know we're in a high-touch business, but use today to reach out to teammates, reach out to former teammates, to reach out to some people that made your 2013 what it was in your business, to say thanks. To simply say thank you for what you did for me this year. To simply say thank you for even getting involved in the business. Use 2013. I tell you, every year I always reach out. I go through my back office. I always reach out to a lot of my preferred customers to say thanks for becoming a customer. Thanks for everything you did. We're excited. I want to let you know we got some new products coming down the pipeline. This is a great opportunity as well to be able to reach out to preferred customers who may not know about the XM burner. You know, a lot of preferred customers are not plugged in to what we do. They don't keep up. They're just not on top of mind. I got preferred customers, I'll be honest with you, who still just recently stopped, once the company stopped producing the Zeta in a can. I had preferred customers reaching out to me. I didn't realize, because you don't keep up with them as much as we should or could, but I didn't realize they were still getting cans until the cans went away. So this is a great opportunity to reach out to preferred customers and say, hey, thanks. Just want to say thanks for trying the products. I know your health is incredible. Maybe you even get an update on the testimony. But it's a great opportunity to let them know about new products. A great opportunity to let them know about products that are coming in the pipeline. It's a great opportunity. You may have preferred customers who may be ready to take the step to now become distributors. I know I was a serious customer before I was a distributor. You may have those that are ready to take that step, but you won't find out until you make those calls or send out those text messages or send out those emails. But use today to seriously give thanks to those that have made a difference in our networks, in our businesses. Pick up the phone. I did say don't send texts, but that's because I'm old school. I guess this is 2014. I have to give in. Send out some text messages, giving thanks to those who made a difference. One thing I've learned, and my parents taught me at an early age, that we have to, in all things, give thanks. Regardless of where we want to be or not, regardless of if we made it to Diamond Elite or not, regardless if we even rank advanced or not, just still being around today is a result of some people who say, yes, I'll take a look at your business, or yes, I'll try your product. Being around today for me is a result of people saying, no, I'm not interested. No, now is not a good time, because see, the no's drive me. So I may even reach out to some people today that told me no, and tell them thanks for even giving me the opportunity to potentially introduce my business to them. Thanks for all the opportunities, because you've made me what I am today. But guys, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. This will be an incredible year for us if we take charge. Nothing will change in this year if we don't do anything different. So I encourage you guys to go into the new year or leave the old year with a different mindset. Your mindset won't change simply because the date on the calendar changes. You have to go in with a renewed mind, with a refreshed and renewed spirit, with a renewed attitude of wanting to do some things different. If you do what you did last year, next year will look exactly like this year. So guys, understand it all starts with us. It all starts with us making a commitment to do some things different. But then it all starts with us taking action on those things. But I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. I want to encourage everybody, party hard tonight if that's what you do. I'll be in deep prayer because that's what I do. I go into the year prayed up because I know I'll need extra prayer for the incredible things that will happen in our lives next year. So with that, before we go, I definitely want to open the call to anybody with any announcements or events you'd like to promote.
Good morning, Coach Epps.
Hey.
Dr. Ashley from Birmingham, Alabama. Great call and Happy New Year to everyone. I'd like to promote for a super event in Montgomery, Alabama this coming Saturday, featuring none other than Coach Ken Epps and Dr. Aristotle Kirkland, as well as another event opportunity opportunity meeting in Birmingham, Alabama. We're starting the new year off right on Sunday at 2 p.m. All of that information that will be featuring Dr. Ashley and Coach Ken Epps as well, and Dr. Kirkland and some other local leaders. So, hey everyone, Alabama is getting me going for the first of the year, so please check ZG Events for more information on those two events. Thanks, and have a happy new year.
Well, I definitely appreciate that, and I want to just put a little icing on that cake, guys. My mother used to always tell me, you do throughout the year whatever you're doing going into the year, and so I'm excited about those events. I'll make a conscious effort to be at more events, to stretch myself just a little bit more. One thing I learned, if I'm not where I want to be currently, maybe it's because I didn't do every single thing I could have done, I had the opportunity to do previously. So that's one of my commitments, is to make myself more available. I know it'll mean less sleep. I know it'll mean early mornings, late nights, but that's what it takes to get to the top. So I'm excited about being in Montgomery. If you know people in that area within an hour, 2-3 hours of Montgomery, that event will be an incredible event from 10 to 1 on Saturday. Then we'll be right back in Birmingham on Sunday at 4 o'clock. I'm excited about that as well. But it's a great way to start the new year. Guys, this is prime for us in the business which we partake in, because people are always looking to improve their health, always looking to lose weight, which is the top resolution of everybody, and always looking to increase their finances. People understand if they don't do anything different, nothing will change. So now everybody's filter is open, but nobody can read your mind. They don't know what you do telepathically. You have to open your mouth and let them know. So with that, you guys have an incredible day. Again, enjoy 2013, what's left of it, but be prepared to go into 2014 with more momentum and energy than you've ever experienced. With that, you guys have a great day, and we'll see everybody over the top. Happy New Year.
Yes, Coach, all the way. Blessings to you